This is Super Yacht News with Sisman.
Hi, welcome back to the channel. Okay, so we got some breaking news here, and this is about the motor yacht Axioma is leaving Gibraltar currently under tow. Now, doesn't sound like that big of a deal, but when we give you the backstory, you'll understand why this is significant. So the boat Axioma is a 73 meter or 240 foot yacht. And like I said, it was seen leaving at 16:15 hours UTC time today, leaving Gibraltar, being towed by tugs. Now, the yacht was previously owned by a Russian businessman, Dmitry Pompiansky, but was seized in relation to a claim by JP Morgan Bank. So this happened back in March, around about the 21st of March. The vessel was heading across the Atlantic, and we actually tracked it on the channel, and we noticed that it said destination Gibraltar, which we thought was odd because we knew that the owner was under sanctions, and we thought that would be weird for them to go there because the boat would get arrested, right? Anyway, that's where they went. Our sources told us that the boat was heading to Turkey, but the boat went to Gibraltar and docked, and it was immediately boarded by the authorities, and it was arrested right at that moment. So I'll just give you a little bit more information about the yacht and what happened to it today. Well, over the weekend, we got information from sources on the ground in Gibraltar that the boat had been moved from a long-term berth. Now, we went to Gibraltar ourselves and filmed Axioma last year. We'll put some footage up on the screen here. And this was the berth that the vessel's been in the whole time. Now, at the weekend, the boat was towed over to the fueling berth. This is I know this because I've been in there many times. It was there for a number of hours, and then it was moved to a second berth, which suggests that it went temporarily there to refuel. However, like we said, the boat is not using its own propulsion to move, so it does appear that there's a problem with the boat. Why would they need fuel if they don't have working engines, you might ask? Well, they still have to use their generators to provide AC and lighting and all of the other electronics for the vessel, so they still need fuel for that reason. The vessel was seized by the Gibraltar Admiralty after a claim by JP Morgan. They successfully took the vessel because they said there was an outstanding debt of 20.5 million euros, which is about $21 million. And then the yacht was sold a few months later by the Admiralty Court of Gibraltar in a one-day sealed bid auction. So a day or two after the auction was completed, now remember it was a closed bid auction, it wasn't the highest bidder wins, it was closed bid, and the bidder was selected by the Admiralty based on a due diligence check. A couple of days after that, when they said that they still needed 10 days, but 2 days after that, we were contacted by sources who said that they already knew who the buyer was. They told us that the buyer was Turkish, and the buyer was connected to the shipyard that originally built the yacht, which is the name of which is Dunya Yachts. And they were also, at the time of the arrest, working on a support vessel for Axioma at the shipyard, a new vessel. Now, we've not been able to confirm the new buyer, if he is indeed Turkish, but we can confirm the destination of the vessel, which we'll go on to in a little bit. So in the statement at the time, the Admiralty Marshal said that the Axioma had been sold following the payment of $37.5 million to the successful bidder, and the bid was selected after completion of an enhanced due diligence process, but the Admiralty Marshal was not going to disclose who the new owner was. So like I said, we disclosed on the channel at the time that we believed that the new owner was Turkish and the boat would be heading to Turkey. Now, we thought it was odd as well that somebody from Turkey would buy a yacht previously owned by a Russian, and the vessel had been taken as part of the sanctions, because where are all the Russian yachts right now? They're all in Turkey, right? So this is where we believe that after the completion of the 10-year American Bureau of Shipping survey and fixing whatever problems the vessel has, clearly, as it's being towed, the vessel will most likely be put up for sale. And then whoever buys it then is anybody's guess, right? Okay, so the vessel, as I said, is currently being towed. Now, according to AIS on Axioma, it says the vessel is heading to Turkey as speculated in September on the channel. Interestingly, the yacht is broadcasting that it is underway and not being towed, which is unusual. And also the destination that they've put into AIS, incorrect. It's actually an incorrect destination, we believe. Now, the tugboat's got the correct destination, and it is Gemlik in Turkey. We'll put the destination on the screen so you can see where it is. It's not that far away from the Bosphorus Strait in Turkey, and they've got an ETA of around the 11th of February. So yeah, so that's it. That's what we've got so far. Stay tuned. We'll track the vessel as long as we can. Like I said, we've got the details of the tug as well. So as long as they both continue to broadcast at AIS, which is the requirement, then we'll be able to track it and give you more updates as and when we have them. If you have any information about this story or any other stories, please be sure to get in touch. You know how to do that. You can get us through the About page of the YouTube channel. You can get us on Instagram, on Facebook Messenger. You can also get us on Threema. Be sure to like this video, hit the subscribe button, and hit the bell for future notifications. All right, guys, thanks very much, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye-bye.